Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry. Hello my loves, guess who's finally back on YouTube, baby? So this vlog, I'm gonna break it down into two different sections. The first section is going to be me unboxing a very exciting delivery. And the second part of the vlog is gonna be a little bit of a heart-to-heart, a little bit of a life update, explaining the reasons why I've been so absent on YouTube. It's gonna be no editing, no color grading. I really want you to be able to see exactly what the footage looks like straight off the camera on the Apple iPhone 13, front-facing camera, cinematic mode, as well as the photo booth option on the new MacBook Pros as well. So yes, without further ado, let's dive into everything because this is going to be a very excitable and long rambly vlog. We have a very exciting delivery. Introducing the brand new MacBook Pro. After seeing the Apple announcement, I placed my order 30 minutes later, and a week and a half later, today is the day that has, oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry. Can we just? I have waited so long for this moment. Before we begin, I'm also filming this entire vlog on the brand new Apple iPhone 13. So far, I am loving this phone so much, apart from the fact that the battery life is absolutely awful, but that can be another review for another time. The cinematic mode on the video and the camera quality is so much better, and I really want to see what it is like to actually film from it. This is the brand new MacBook Pro 14-inch. I've upgraded it to a 32 GPU and also 32 gigabyte RAM. I was toying with the idea of going to 64 gigabytes, but as I was saying to my tech friends, like,
I'm not going to be working on 8K timelines anytime soon. I'm not going to be the next Hans Zimmer.
or am I? So there's no need for me to pay an additional £400 on top of what I was already paying to upgrade it from the 16 to the 32. And I'm not super tech minded, but I was like researching all some of these things, and Apple knows how to get you, don't they? Because they're literally just like, if you just add £400, you could also do this. They phrase it in such a way that you're like, I'm already spending an absurd amount of money, so why not just add a little bit extra? But anyway, this is definitely an investment in my business, and an investment that has been long awaited. So before I bloody ramble on for so long, let's open this up. Okay, it's time to open it. Ooh, yeah. Wow, it's quite heavy. So this is what I'm looking at right now, and this is my hand to show you the size of what it looks like. And I've got very tiny little hands. It is pretty heavy compared to my 13, but let's open this up, baby. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's here. Ready? Oh, it's already on. Oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. Da-da-da. Hello.
To use British English as the main language, press the return key.
While I am setting this up, this is what is in the box. So as you open it, you've got the leaflets and things about the Mac here. You've got the charger and the head. So this is for the UK plug. And then here you have the cables. And this is actually going to be MagSafe 3.0, I believe. I could be a little bit more delicate with it, but I'm not a delicate person. But it's got this fun fabric all over it, so it's got more grip, and I feel like they won't break as easily compared, but it might get a bit dirtier and more susceptible to marks and everything as well. That is all there is in this box. I could have shot this more beautifully, but I'm just far too excited to be framing it. Let's get you plugged in, baby. Look at this beauty. Oh, that's so satisfying. Let's do that again. Okay, I'm now trying to set up Siri. Hey Siri, play some music. And I've just logged in. Oops, sorry. I've logged in through my iCloud, Touch ID. Ooh, use your fingerprint to unlock your Mac and make purchases of Apple Pay. This is dangerous. Start by placing your finger or thumb on Touch ID. Okay. Ooh. Place your finger. Lift your finger. Place your finger. Lift your finger. Yay. Wow, that's so cool. Choose your look. Light, dark, auto. Ooh, auto. Oh my gosh, you are a beauty. Look at you. I don't even know where to begin. So for me, a big game changer is the fact that, one, you can now put SD cards back into it, because the previous models you weren't able to, and you had to have a special adapter and that kind of stuff. So this way, it means that I can now safely not carry on bloody adapters and everything. It's going to make traveling with this so much easier. Also, the fact that the camera on the front is going to be better as well. Maybe I can vlog off here and I'll do a clip of me and you can test out the sounds of what it sounds like using the front camera, which would be handy if you're using Zoom and things like that. So this is what I sound like on the iPhone 13 with the front camera and also the microphone in the front camera. And this is what I sound like using the photo booth app on the new MacBook Pro 14, and the sound and everything non-edited, everything is raw as it seems. And actually I think this camera at the front definitely has like a smoothing function on top, and I'm not sure whether you can remove that in the settings. My skin is looking far more smoother than it actually does in real life. I look like I have no pores, and I definitely do have pores, and my hair looks a lot more fantastic in this picture than it does in real life. But let's actually talk about the financing part of it now and how I managed to pay for this, because I did not buy this outright. As much as I would love to pay for this MacBook Pro outright with a huge bulk of money, it is a huge sum of money, and I also need to be able to pay rent to live in London, my daily expenditure and living costs and things as well. So I decided to actually finance this over 24 months, which does mean that I have to pay an additional amount of interest because of this option. You can pay between 3 options at the checkout. So you can pay outright, you can pay and apply via PayPal credit, which is what I did, or you can do it via Barclays as well. And different ones have different interest rates. I believe the PayPal credit one and also maybe the Barclays one is 14.9% APR, but the process itself was very simple. I just had to enter how much I earn per month and per year, and the payment plan that works for me. So you can do interest free for 4 months, you can break it into 6 months, 1 year or 2 years. And I thought of everything else going on and things I'm paying for me personally, it works out better over 24 months, but it does mean that the interest goes higher and higher the more that you drag it on along for. And for me, I can then factor this into my monthly income and budget that in as well. That's sum of money, and it also just means that the quality of my work and the efficiency and the productivity that I'm now going to get with this new investment into my daily work life is going to be far better and outweighs the benefits of not buying it, if that makes sense. Like my MacBook before was honestly like not good. Oh, I should also say as well that the reason why I upgraded to the 32 core GPU is because the M1 Max Pro chip card, I believe the one before was the M1 Pro card, and I just wanted to be able to fully invest in the processor, I believe this is for, and everything as well, so I can ensure that this works as efficiently as possible for the longest amount of time that I'm going to have it. Like even with it sitting here right now working away, I hear no noise, but in my previous MacBook Pro, it could honestly fry an egg. Like it was so hot, and the sound sounded like it was going to launch itself to bloody Mars, because the fan was just like, no, nothing here. Like, can we just, silence. It's a beautiful sound. So I am very excited that I have now invested in this chip, and hopefully it just means that I'll be able to render things and stuff so much quicker. Anyway, let's get going and edit this video. Now let's grab a cup of tea and talk about where I've been, and a little bit of an update, because I know that I've not been vlogging and posting on YouTube for quite a while, although here's a cheeky little plug. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, I pretty much post on there every day or every few days. Since the restrictions have been lifted here in England, my life has just completely started back up again, in the sense that I am going out a lot more, whether that be for work, whether that is for social reasons, whether that is going out filming and stuff again, networking, going to events. There's been a lot of work events going on, and I just didn't really feel like vlogging all of these work events and things would be something that you'd be interested in seeing, because it's not very relatable, in the sense that me going to different PR events and networking events, I just don't think it'd be beneficial or entertaining as a viewer. Truthfully, I always struggled with a bit of a work-life balance, and because my personal life is also so incorporated into my professional life as well, it's hard to sometimes find the balance of like where to stop talking about various aspects of my personal life and whether to bring which to bring onto YouTube. And on the other side of things as well, my mental health hasn't actually been very fantastic over the past few weeks, and I think it's because I've been running around doing so much, and there's this weird societal pressure since restrictions have been lifted to be feeling that you need to be doing something all the time versus staying in and stuff again after, you know, the year and a half of various lockdowns and things like that. And I think because of that, I just kept giving so much high expectations upon myself to keep producing, to keep doing things, to keep agreeing to projects, and not finding any personal time for myself or allowing that personal time for myself at all. There have been like various things in my personal life that I think really impacted my mental health and the way that I felt about myself. So there were a few weeks where I just genuinely couldn't fake it. You know what I'm like I wear my heart on my bloody sleeve. You know exactly how I feel. I don't shy away from telling you exactly about how I've been feeling at things. But over those past few weeks, past few months, I genuinely felt like it was such a struggle to keep coming on here and to just not be myself or true to myself, how I've been feeling. So I haven't really wanted to switch on the camera and actually wanted to internalize those thoughts even more and sit with them and acknowledge them, and then to learn about why I felt the way that I did and have a greater understanding about those things before coming back onto YouTube. Trying to resolve that side of things, and in the meantime wanting to allow more personal time for myself to develop, to get back into a routine, get back into swing of things, and to get back into feeling like the best version of myself again, through things like exercise, through doing something that I love, I'm passionate about, and through spending time and making time for the things and the people that I want to make time for. The second aspect was that my MacBook, as I've been whinging and whining about in this whole vlog, it was so slow. So editors will be able to relate to this, that it usually would take me 2 hours to render a file, and an additional an hour and a half to then export that file. And that's a big chunk of time on the day to be sitting in the flat just waiting for it to do its thing. So yes, that has been my life over the past few weeks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so happy to be back. I hope you have been well, my love. Thank you so much for being so patient with me. And if you enjoyed this video and you're excited for more coming very, very soon, then please do give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Goodbye.